like the next 3 or 4 years, things are going great.
Pretty good. No significant injuries or anything.
No injuries or nothing.
Pain and stuff here and there. That
I have the pain. You do
you do body.
Every time I do legs,
things that hurt,
I hurt for about an hour afterwards, and it goes away,
right.
and I'm back to normal.
Sure.
Well, fast forward to 1996.
Right.
I've been trying to get into the Arnold Classic.
Sure.
Every year I competed. 93, they wouldn't let me in. 94, they wouldn't let me in.
How did it go back then? Was it invite? Or
it was invitation only.
Okay.
It's still an invitation only.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, still invitation only. 95, they wouldn't let me in. Coming to 96, they finally said,
got the invite.
They said you can be invited in 1997.
Okay.
So the Olympia just finished. I just finally got a call out at the Olympia.
Yeah.
Got me a placing at the Olympia.
Right.
I think I placed like 15th or something like that. So I'm
that was 96 Olympia.
Yeah. So I'm getting ready for the Arnold Classic, and it's the end of the year, and it's like December somewhere around.
Oh, so it was a different time back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm I'm doing my my normal workout that I always do.
Yeah.
Go to Olympia, take a couple weeks off and get back into training.
Into it, right.
This year, I can remember like it was yesterday. I took my couple weeks off. I get back into training. I'm thinking that I'm just as strong as I was before. When I took off, but
sure.
my body don't work like that. You lose a little bit of that strength.
Yeah.
So I'm squatting 600. I normally do 600 for like 12 reps.
Right.
Real easy, no
Nothing
problem at all.
then, yeah.
But I took those couple weeks off, and I'm squatting 600, and I'm coming up on rep number 8.
A little shock to you. Remember the exact rep?
Yeah. I remember the exact rep. Yeah. I'm coming up on rep number 8, and I hear loud, "Paya!" I'm like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And I'm thinking the guy that spotted me had slapped me, because you see some of the video, you see Brian hit me in the back of the neck
Fire you up.
to fire me up.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you see, because he saw I was struggling with rep number 8. I'm thinking he hit me.
Yeah, wrong.
So I'm like,
time,
dude.
Yeah.
So I dumped the weight. I threw the weight at him.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, did you just hit me?
He's probably real confused.
Yeah, he's like, no, man. I'm like, what was that loud pop? He's like, I don't know, but I heard it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. As soon as I said that, I felt this pain just go all the way down my leg.
Yeah.
And all the way down to my foot.
A little delay that it just
kicked. And I'm like, damn, that hurt.
Yeah.
Like I guess I'm done with squatting.
Yeah.
So I go and do my leg press, so just normal workout. I finished workout.
Okay.
I did my my hamstrings or whatever.
So was it was nagging you at that point, but not really.
No, I mean it's just a normal nag.
Right.
I always have. Like I say, I hurt after every leg workout.
Yeah.
But it
don't,
goes away in about an hour.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
it
was
go
nothing
home.
like super concerning. It was
It wasn't nothing super
right?
concerning. No, nothing like that.
Just felt like you tweaked something.
Yeah, it felt like I tweaked something, but I was all right. Remember, I said I went and did my leg press, and no problem there, and did my hamstring, no problem there. So I go home, do my normal routine, take a shower, get me a bite to eat, put on my uniform, and I'm going to work.
Yeah.
All set for on this day. By the time I do all of that, the pain is gone.
Yeah.
This day the pain wasn't gone.
Relax for a minute, sit down, you're good. Yeah.
This day the pain wasn't gone.
Kept coming.
So it kept coming. It seemed like it was getting worse.
Yeah.
I'm like, something wrong.
Yeah.
So this ain't normal.
Right.
Normally by the time I put my uniform on and get in my car and go to work, the pain is gone.
Yeah.
This day it wasn't gone. I'm like, okay, something's wrong.
Yep.
So instead of me going to work, I remember as soon as I get out of here, I make a left and then I make a right. And right is going to work.
Yep.
That day, I'm like, I'm going left.
The hospital.
I went to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I go to the hospital and they take all these tests and they like, man, I mean, the whole time I was there, the pain got worse and worse and worse. And they giving me like shots and they giving me pills for pain.
Not helping.
Nothing's helping. I mean, seemed like the more shots and more pills they gave me, the worse that pain got. I'm like, something's wrong. So they like, we did an x-ray, we can't find nothing. We did all these other tests, we couldn't find anything. So we got to send you home.
What are you going to do?
What? What about all this pain I'm in? I'm like, I'm still in a lot of pain. They're like, well, we got some prescriptions for you. We can get you some medication.
Yeah.
So I go home, and the pain got worse.
Yep.
It got to the point where I couldn't even sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't even go upstairs that night. I was in so much pain. I couldn't get up there, so I slept on the floor downstairs. I'm like, man, this is some pain right here. You know, this is some pain I never been through in my life. Yeah. So called the doctor next day, and they're like, well, you probably need to get an MRI. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, let's schedule that right now. Yeah. So I'm not going to work because I'm still in pain. You know, this pain is not going away.
Yeah, and you got to be on your feet at work.
Yeah, I got to be on my feet. You know, so I go in for the MRI and get the results back, and they're like, oh, you got a herniated disc. Okay. I'm like, oh man, I got to get ready for a show. I got the Auto Classic coming up. They're like, well, you can have surgery. Yep. Or you can rehabilitate yourself. Right. I'm like, well, I ain't having surgery because I got a show.
Anytime you can choose to not have it, you know.
Yeah, I got a show I got to get ready for. So for the next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, I didn't go to the gym. Okay. I was in too much pain.
Yeah, sure.
So I stayed downstairs. I didn't even go upstairs. Yeah. Go to bed. I slept on the floor for like the next 2 weeks. And after they told me, they said, I said, I'm going to rehabilitate it. So I was going chiropractor every single day, you know. And after 2 weeks, I'm like, okay.
It lightened up a little bit?
It lightened up a little bit. I like, okay, it lightened up enough for me to go back to the gym. Right. So I went back to the gym.
How much
went
time
back to
did
work.
You have until the show?
See, that happened like December 15th, 14th, somewhere around there. Okay. So for the next 2 weeks, I think I went back to the gym probably around the first week of January. Okay. So I still had some time, you know, to get ready for the show. Yeah, okay. So that's what I did. I went back to the gym. And the first thing I did was squats.
Of course you did.
Of course. You got to break the fear, you know.
Break it right in. Yeah. It's like when you get an injury in football, you go out and just hit someone right away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, okay,
I got you on that.
I got to go back to squats and get rid of this fear of squatting. So
what kind of weight did you use this time?
I went the highest I went with 3 plates. Okay. So 315.
Right, so half.
Yeah.
Not risking it this time.
Can't do 600. You know, because still in pain, you know, and still rehabilitating this. Flare back up again. And I gotta get ready for this show. Yeah. I got to do the show.
Would you say you trained like just much lighter?
A whole lot lighter.
Make sure you could make it and not aggravate anything.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So there's the next big thing in injury. So eventually, did it kind of just you took some time off after the Arnold?
It went away.
Yeah.
Okay. All the pain, everything went away.
So
I'm back to normal.
All good, doing your chiropractic treatment normally.
I'm going to chiropractor every day. I'm doing massages and everything. Right now.
So did you have another flare up or injury?
Nope.
Before you won the Olympia for the first time?
Nope, never.
Okay, so we know everyone knows it happened. 1998 kind of came out of nowhere, won the Olympia, and then
But you know what? What a lot of people don't know is I was still in a lot of pain back in those days.
I'm sure.
I remember my first Olympia. I'm backstage, and I'm sitting down resting. And I go to get up, and my whole left side just lock up.
98?
Like, oh, man, what's going on? Yeah, that's 98.
Okay.
Well, that's
when you won.
Yeah, this is when I won.
First one.
I'm like, man, what's going on? Why are my legs still locking up? You know, it's from that herniated disc, you know.
Just nagging.
Once you herniate a disc, it never goes, it never goes away. So I found out that I can't sit down, backstage. I got to stay standing up because if I do, my body's just going to lock up.
Yeah.
So from that point on, I just didn't rest.
Your feet hurt after that day?
No. I'm young. I'm young back in these days.
Yeah, still got super genetics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I can sit down for a few minutes. Right. I just can't sit down for that long.
Can't stay still.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I would do. I just take a few minutes here and there.
Right.
And, my body wouldn't lock up.
Right. Okay. So you win 98, 99, 2000. We know the whole run all the way through. Any significant issue from 98 to 2005? Standard stuff. It flared up every now and then. You had a little pain. You had that kind of thing. Right.
And
so the whole
kept going chiropractor, kept getting my massages and everything. So, and they came out with some new stuff, new machines called. It was a disc decompression.
Okay, I've done that. Yeah, traction.
Yeah, traction. Sure. And that kind of like healed me.
Yeah, traction's great.
Yeah,
I love traction.
It kind of like I didn't even have the pain or nothing.
Yeah, it pulls the discs apart.
Yeah.
So you can get them back into place.
Yeah. Kind of like puts the fluids and stuff.
Yeah,
back in there.
Allows it to slide back in there instead of being out of place. Yeah.
Sure.
So I do that. It's a great treatment.
So I'm like, I'm doing good. Yeah,
whole
I'm
Olympia
good. And all of a sudden,
when's the next one?
The doctor It's like, hey man, I'm getting rid of these traction machines.
Them in the house.
Yeah. This is like 2006 or 2007, somewhere in there.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I started getting worse again.
Yeah.
As soon as he got rid of those machines, I started getting worse.
I thought you were saying you took them from him and put them in your house.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. If I'd have known what I knew now back then, I would have done that. You know,
sure.
You know, I'm doing good, so I'm like, okay, I'm healed. You know, so you
right.
can. I don't need that traction no more.
Right.
Needless to say, I did need it.
Yeah.
And my body just deteriorated. You know. From that point on,
there,
06, 07, I just got worse and worse.
Okay, so what was so that's that when you had your first significant surgery? Was that
07?
07, and what was that? A neck?
No, that was my back.
Was it the back down below?
Yeah, that herniated disc.
Okay,
the doctor,
the one that finally.
Once I got off that traction machine, those discs kind of like came together and just started sticking out more.
Right.
And it got to the point where it was just pushing on my nerves, and I wasn't getting zero, like my circulation was real bad.
Yeah, no relief anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I was in so much pain that I couldn't even walk.
Yeah, I bet.
So I okay, it's time to have surgery. Yeah. And I went to the doctor, and he's like, yeah, it's
about time.
It's time. Yeah,
strung out as long
nothing
as
else we could do. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's when I had my first one.
And that was like what, L3, L4? What were you remember the numbers?
3, 4.
3 and 4. Okay. And was it just a fusion?
No, they call it laminectomy.
Okay.
What they do is that part that's sticking out, they shave it off.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And then, so how was that rehab recovery period?
Actually, I was almost back to 100%.
Yeah.
Right away. So they shaved that off, and I went back to training real hard.
Were you thinking comeback?
To be honest with you, I was thinking comeback.
Yeah.
I got everything started looking good, and I started feeling good.
Right.
And like I said, that traction. It was like, nope.
Yeah.
You're not completely healed.
Right.
And all of a sudden, my disc just started. They all started.
Herniating. After the surgery. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I had to have another surgery.
Okay. So we had another. So we. When was the second one? So the first one was 08.
The first one was 07 or December.
So basically
07, almost 08. Yeah. The next one was like 2 years later.
Okay. And what was that? That was same thing. Just different discs.
It was kind of like they call it a disc decompression.
Okay.
Where they go in. And
that's your lower back though.
Still? Yeah. Okay. Same thing.
Same thing. Same area.
Yeah. Actually, this is the disc above that.
Okay. So you're like 5 or something up there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had that one, and then what's the next? Because we're starting to rack them up here.
All of this is starting to herniate.
Right.
And so they do another one. Except the next surgery, they put in screws.
Okay. So
they put in like 4 screws.
Right.
And all of a sudden, I'm doing good and I'm still working out.
Yeah, of course. All right, hey, it's what you love to do. Right?
Somewhere along the way,
but did you
broke?
At that point, did you stop doing like super heavy stuff? Is that when you kind of dialed it back?
Yeah.
9, 10?
Yeah.
Somewhere in there?
Yeah. 11, 12.
Yeah, no back squatting.
Yeah.
Just front squatting.
Yeah, mostly just. I didn't actually do any.
No?
Yeah.
We didn't need
got to the point. Yeah, I was not competing.
No deadlifting.
But no deadlifting or nothing. So he got to the point where, I couldn't do all that stuff no more.
Right.
So I kind of backed off of it and just did the normal.
Right. Just to train
leg
for
press,
fun.
leg extension.
Yeah, it wasn't needed anymore.
No.
Not competing. So, okay, so we're all the way up to what, like 10, 11?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what was? I know you had a neck thing. So is that next in line?
Yeah, the neck was 11.
Okay.
I had fusion.
Right.
4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
And that worked out real good.
That one, you never had any issues from that afterwards, right?
No,
still all good up there.
Yeah, still all good up there.
Okay, so that one never had any problems. It was just kind of an in-between thing, right?
Yeah.
And then the next big one would have to be when I was with you.
Probably,
right?
Like 12, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they went in and put all those screws in.
Okay. And then after that, the next one, you had hips in between there. So you had double hip surgery.
Yeah.
That turned out okay.
Yeah. I think that was like 13, 14.
Right.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in there.
That's what I was saying. I was with you then.
Yeah.
And I remember because you were
we was in the airport at that time going in Canada.
Yeah.
And I was walking.
You were dying, man.
And I'm like, wait a minute, something really wrong
here.
here.
I remember.
Like, I'm like, I went and got some treatment, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I gotta go see the doctor.
Yeah.
So I went to the doctor, say, we gotta replace your hips. They're gone.
Yeah.
He's like, ain't nothing else you can do. You rubbing bone on bone.
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
So I had both of those replaced.
That was a tough trip.
Yeah.
That was a tough trip for sure. I remember that. So then you had the double hip, right? And you're a maniac, so you did one and then did another one like 10
2 weeks
days later.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, right? Just get it done, right? That was your mindset.
Get it out of the way.
Get it out of the way. Okay, so I remember you were actually cool after that. Like you had a little gimp going on just from them being new and getting used to it, right?
Yep.
We were in Tampa. We did a YouTube event there with Elliot Hulse. And I remember his channel. We did Dana Lynn Bailey was there, and we did a whole little thing over in Tampa. You were cool. We trained. I remember we trained.
Yeah.
And you were still having that little like just hobble just from getting used to the new hips and everything. But you were pretty good, right?
Yep.
Not even in too much pain, right? Just
No pain at all. Actually,
yeah, I remember you were actually like,
pain was gone.
I'm feeling really good. I'm finally feeling good. And then we were done. You went back home, and then you went to like Russia.
Yeah.
And it was there that something really bad happened.
Yeah, something
and you
bad
weren't doing
happened.
anything. It was just
I was
came off the plane. Right?
I came off the plane.
Yeah.
I was walking fine, and I remember they got me to the hotel, and I started walking. I was like, I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it just kind of happened out of nowhere.
Yeah. Then that was the first day I got there.
Right.
The second day I got there, I'm like, I'm still in a lot of pain. What's going on? And like the third day, I could barely walk.
I remember, because I was getting messages. Yeah.
It started getting worse and worse every single day.
And so
I get back home, and I'm like, okay, I'm going straight to the doctor.
Yeah.
Coming to find out, screws that broke.
Right. So we'll put
and
that
in the
up
process
on the screen too.
Of those breaking, they broke some bones in my back.
Okay, so that's what you guys will see on the screen here is the screws that were in there from before that were holding and that were fine.
Yep.
They couldn't take the I guess the stress or they couldn't take it anymore, and one of them snapped.
I was still kind of like working out.
Yeah, I'm sure, but I was with you. You weren't doing anything crazy.
No.
Dumbbell shrugs.
But come to find out, the screws they put in were meant for a normal person, not a bodybuilder.
Yeah, not a big guy.
Not a big guy like
ready
me.
for you.
Yeah.
So it
broke.
snapped.
Yeah, it
snapped. One snapped, and you guys can see it on the screen there, and it pulled a piece of the vertebrae.
Yep.
Right, and that is what. Really, I mean, the whole lead up that we've been talking about is the lead up to what's been going on, but that is the single one that really had like the worst effect, right?
Yeah, the worst
because
effect.
a whole piece came off, and then it's been like trying to fix it ever since, right?
Yep.
And it hasn't really been.
We went back
great.
in, and they did this major surgery.
I was there. Yep, came down.
13 hours.
Crazy.
Yeah,
craziest thing I've ever seen.
Kind of like redid my whole back.
Yep, and I will put those pictures up too. There's a shot of the screws, like those big crazy screws.
6 screws.
They put bigger
nuts
ones
and
in,
bolts. Yeah,
so
bigger
they wouldn't
screws.
snap,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then they got this cage that kind of like goes
I
around
got 2
your spine.
cages in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so that was the very last one.
Yeah.
Now we're up to date. That was like 15, end of 14.
14, end of 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, pretty long rehab process after that.
I was in the hospital for a whole month.
We did that whole series when I came down and filmed with you in there. And at what point, how long after that did you really feel like, man, it's not really recovering the way I'd hoped, and it just kind of just stayed stagnant, right?
Yeah,
like 6 months or a year.
It never got back to normal.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just in pain.
Yeah.
The whole time after that last
still
surgery. I remember. Yeah, I'm still in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And that's what this next surgery is for.
Right.
To relieve the pain. Because come to find out, we went in one day and did a hardware release shot where they go in, they inject some kind of pain medication in there, and it's called a hardware block.
Okay.
Is what it's called.
Okay.
And if your pain goes away,
it worked.
It's the screws is what causing all the pain.
Oh, and it did go away.
And the pain went away completely for like
that's
a
how they
whole
determined
day. Yeah,
that was the pain.
Yeah,
Okay.
so they found out the source of all my pain is from those 6 screws
well,
inserted into my spine.
You take a big ass screw and you take 6 of them and jam them into someone's spine.
Yeah,
I'd imagine there's a good chance there's going to be lingering
some kind of pain
effect, but it had to be done, right?
It had to be done.
It had to be done.
So those discs would hold up.
Right, or they wouldn't, and then it would
The fusion wouldn't have held up.
Yeah, you could have had, possible like paralysis, right?
Yeah.
That was a real thing, right?
Yeah.
So that had to be done, and that's what I think a lot of people don't understand. They don't. This whole lead up we talked about, and the reasons why, and the real reasons why it happened. And it's not like why is Ronnie still training in his 50s when he knows that it had not much to do with that.
Nothing
really.
at all.
Like an old injury that was from training, but the lead up to it and the spot that you're in right now is really just unlucky kind of circumstance, honestly, right? Just bad luck.
Those screws going in there and breaking.
Yeah, one break is bad luck, right?
And all that kind of stuff.
You kind of just in a
messed everything up.
Yeah, exactly. So